Hi everybody, my name is Craig Lockard and I'm the founder and CEO of the AutoMax Marketing Company and the president of AutoMax Recruiting and Training. So, you think you want to be a trainer, do you? Alright, well we'll get to that in a minute, but first of all I want to give you a little information. I haven't timed out this video, this is unrehearsed, this is from the top of my head, so I don't know if it go 6, 7, 8, 9 minutes or so, something like that. But let me tell you a little information about me, the company, and then we'll get into the skill sets that you need and what you need to do next if you're still interested. Again, like I said, my name's Craig Lockard. I'm 59 years old. I'm a Christian. I have 4 children, 2 grandchildren. I live in South Jersey. I was born and raised on a farm in Ohio. Been in the car business my whole life. My dad was a salesman in the 50s, became general manager of a Cadillac dealership in Cleveland in the 60s. In the late 60s, bought a Plymouth dealership in Canton, Ohio. I thought I was going to get to be the typical dealer's kid. It didn't quite work out the way that most do, but you know, I washed cars, worked in a parts department, body shop, service advisor, got into sales after he sold the dealership, was a very successful salesperson, have sat in every management position through GM. Been a consultant in the late 80s doing turnaround deals. We'd go into a dealership, rehire people, install processes, procedures, and raise their profitability of the dealership and got paid a percentage of that, which we still do today, in fact. And I'll get into that a bit here in a moment. In about 17 years ago, I came to New Jersey. I started AutoMax 12 years ago. It was just me, knocking on doors, telling dealers what I could do, one at a time. That grew into a company. I brought other people in, mentored them, trained them, and we've developed into the largest recruiter and trainer salespeople in the world. AutoMax over the last 12 years has conducted over 10,400 of these recruiting and training campaigns. That's a bunch. We've trained over 85,000 salespeople. That's a lot of salespeople. So we know what we're doing. We've grown as a company over the years into a very large company, obviously. Just recently we formed partnerships and affiliations to widen and to expand our influence once we're in an automobile dealership. I'll get to those here in a minute. To be a trainer with AutoMax takes specific skill sets. We're not looking for people that stand in front of a group of people and tell war stories, although parables and stories do help people teach. I'm not looking for stand-up comedians, yet humor, it does work well in a classroom. I'm not looking for people that are necessarily national walk-around champions and show people how to do that, although we do have to train people on that. We're looking for, it's a sales trainer's position, so you got to be able to sell. There's high expectations of an AutoMax sales trainer, gigantic expectations of an AutoMax sales trainer. You start as at the professional level, you work yourself into the executive level, all the way up to the master level of an AutoMax sales trainer. And it's a very prestigious position with trips to Paris, London, Hawaii, New York. There's a whole lot of good stuff that can be attained once you become a master trainer with AutoMax. What are our successful guys like? Well, here, we've got in our top group of trainers, we've got trainers that were former dealers. We have trainers that were no more than a team captain and a TO guy at a dealership. So anything in between there. You got to be able to talk to dealer principals. You can't have any fear. You got to be able to talk on their levels without any fear. You have to be able to sell, you have to be able to prospect, you have to be able to teach, you have to be able to mentor, you have to be able to inspire people to greatness. That's what we're looking for. This is not like probably anything else you've ever been involved in. You also have to have an entrepreneurial spirit. What AutoMax provides for you is a business model and an infrastructure for you to be successful. We position you, give you all the tools and the opportunity that you need to run your own business, to have your own sales training company. Let me give you an example. Once you achieve master level with AutoMax, you're allowed to put associate trainers, so-called underneath you. In other words, have mini AutoMaxes all over the country. We're looking for trainers in every state, every province in Canada, and we're also in Puerto Rico, of course. So the skill sets are very, very important. We're not looking for average. You have to be a person of excellence. You have to be committed to this. Speaking of commitment, there's a financial commitment on your part that's substantial. It's $2,945. Now, those of you that have not shut this video off at this point, let me explain to you why. First of all, money talks and blank blank walks, frankly. There's a lot of people that say they can do this, and it turns out not to be the case. And you'll see it in my email that I sent to you. My first day, I thought I could be a manager. The first time I went to see a sales trainer, I thought I could be a sales trainer. Well, it worked out for me, but you know what I'm saying? It just doesn't work out for everybody. So we're looking for people that really want to try this. They want to make a full-fledged commitment to this. So that's number one. When we take you through the initial training, I personally do all the training. It's 9 days. It's intense. There's one coming up here shortly if you want to be involved. We hold them every few months because our goal, our outcome, is to have 100 trainers by the end of 2011. We now have 27 trainers. There's states we don't have enough trainers in. So we need to increase that. Let me get back to the commitment for a moment. The commitment separates the pretenders from the people that really want to own their own business and do this. Plus the fact, I will never, ever put a trainer in a position to ask somebody, one of your students, because they make a financial commitment in some of these recruiting situations, they make a financial commitment to the automobile industry and to that dealer, which they get refunded. I will never ask you to ask anyone else to do something you're not willing or able to do that yourself. Now, you get that money back as well if you achieve certain performance levels that if you don't, frankly, you shouldn't be with us anyway. So you get that money back too. We just want to make sure that we've got the right person in place. So you need to do your due diligence. You need to check us out. In the email, you're going to be asked to answer several questions. If you can't answer yes to those questions, this is not for you. If you don't do your due diligence, we have no interest in talking to you. You need to do your due diligence. In the email, you'll have ways to do that and ways to check us out. Become involved in us. Know what you're talking about. Take notes. And then you must put together a video and send back to us. We will not look at any resume without a video. I don't want a video of a walk around. I don't want a video of a meet and greet. I want a video about you. Sell me on why I or we, AutoMax, should give you a shot at this. Our partnerships are varied. Jim Ziegler, big name. Ziegler Super Systems and AutoMax have a partnership. We do fixed operations, direct mail, sales events, compliance, social media. We're hooked up with the best of the best in the world for you and for our clients. So if you're interested, put together your video, send it to me, 2-3 minutes, that's cool. I don't want anything about the car business. I want to know about you, your family, and why you want to be an AutoMax trainer and why we should give you a shot at doing this. If you can answer yes, send everything back. And if it all works out, you're going to be talking to my general manager, minority partner, Ernie Kasperwitz. If we're still in accord, then the final call will be with me, and we'll make a decision about our future together. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your time, and hope to talk to you again soon. Bye, everybody.